In this video, I'll be showing you how to make custom minifigures from the latest episode of Ahsoka. So if you aren't caught up, be sure to get caught up and then come back to this video. Alright everybody, we're here with the final episode of Ahsoka, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to make showcases for the last 2 weeks, but I was traveling in Europe. I was actually at LEGO headquarters, so, well, you know, that was gonna take precedent. The good thing for me is, all the characters that showed up in the past 2 weeks pretty much showed up in the finale too, so basically this is just a big old recap of the entire season. Now, of course, there are characters like Baylan and Shin who I've upgraded already in previous videos, so you'll want to go back and watch all the videos in this series because this video is only going to be focusing on new characters and new outfits from the final 3 episodes of Ahsoka. With that being said, let's get into it and kick this video off. Alright, so let's start off with Ahsoka, because technically her outfit has changed a little bit, and I went ahead and gave her the orange printed arms from the new Ahsoka figure, with the lightsaber's head and the, I guess, headpiece, for lack of a better term, to pull that look together, and then the torso is flipped around with the legs from Moon Knight from the LEGO Marvel Collectible Minifigure Series 2. For Ezra, I went ahead with the long black hair that came on Bruce Banner, but it's come in lots of places like City and all that good stuff. The head and hands come from Book Rhodey from the Rogue One. I believe that's his name. Rhodey Book, I don't remember. Anyways, he's the guy from Rogue One. And the torso and legs come from Greef Karga from The Mandalorian Season 1 Razor Crest. Alright, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now guys, Thrawn has only come in one set over the years, and he's a really expensive figure, so I'm very sorry if you don't have that, because the best way to make him, of course, is to get the head and torso from that figure. Now, there's actually a sushi chef from Ninjago that has dual-molded legs that would give you the tall black boots, but sadly, I don't have that, and like I said, I've been traveling for 2 weeks, so I haven't had time to order it, so that's what I would really recommend, but the next best option, of course, are these legs from Alice in Wonderland from the LEGO Disney CMF Series 1, and I gave him this common black hair since his hair is definitely black in this series and not blue like the official Thrawn figure comes with. When we got introduced to Captain Enoch, I thought, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to make this figure? But my buddy Lego MC616 over on Instagram had the great idea to use the Adam Warlock head inside of a clone pilot helmet. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, this is 100% perfect screen accurate, but, you know, going for the purest method, that's a pretty good idea. So shout out to my buddy for that idea, Lego MC616 over on IG. Check him out. Then, of course, I went ahead and used this torso from the, I can't remember the name of the trooper, it's like a mortar trooper or something from the Mandalorian Season 2 Troop Transport, and I gave him red and gold legs from Adam Warlock to help bring in a little bit more of that color scheme too. Now, Morgan Elsbeth goes like full Dathomir witch mode in this, and she technically gets some like markings on her face and black eyes. I'm not really sure what I would use to upgrade that, so I just kept Morgan Elsbeth the way that she is, but to give her that cool sword from the show, I used this piece, I believe it's from Ninjago or Chima, if I'm not mistaken, just to give her like a cool sword upgrade to match the show as close as possible. And then for the Witch Sisters, the Dathomir Witch Sisters, basically you'd need to build the same thing 3 times, and I don't have enough pieces to do that, but I used the head from Asajj Ventress with this dark red hood piece, and then the body from one of the Royal Guards from Star Wars. So, you know, just kind of simple. There are definitely better ways to do this, but I'm pressed on time because basically I haven't had time to order pieces since I got back from that trip, and I hate to keep bringing that trip up, but it really kind of put me in the corner pocket here for getting stuff done on time. Of course, we also get Thrawn's army of, like, necro zombie stormtroopers, kind of interesting, and they have a lot of red accents to them, but they also are kind of, like, worn down and, like, dusty and dirty looking, so to get a happy medium between those, I went ahead and used this Sandy Trooper from Star Wars, and the Shock Trooper from Star Wars as well, and then I used the dual-molded gold and red arms from the Monkey King character from the LEGO CMF series, again, just to kind of break up the color palettes and add a little more color here and there. And finally, at the end of the episode, we do see Anakin as a Force ghost, which was quite cool. But, you know, it's basically just regular old Anakin, which is what I used here with this upgraded hairpiece from the LEGO Build-A-Minifigure station from years and years ago at the LEGO store. So with that being said, let's wrap up this showcase and call it a day. Alright guys, let me know what you thought of this video and Ahsoka as a whole in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of the series, and stay tuned because I've got Loki videos coming up in just a few days. I am so excited for Loki Season 2, so hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on those, and I will see you guys on those videos.